Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so today's gonna be a short workout. You can see, oh, you can't see, hold on. Edge capture, change my settings to day 60. And then I will push this to where it fits on the screen. There, I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get with only 4 exercises on. That's it, 4 exercises. And I've already done handstand routine and part of skin the cat again. So I've only got the 4 items. So it's going to go pretty quick. I have one more skin the cat to go. I have an owl sit and I have the hanging side lean. Both are going to require some camera adjustments. So I'm going to make those adjustments in just a moment. Um, let's get my heart rate monitor going here. Just to see how much effort I'm putting in. My heart rate should be a little higher, but these are low intensity exercises. I mean, low cardio intensity exercises. So they're going to have moderate effects. So it's not going to be significant. I don't have my phone set up here though. Go here, pulsoid, see if that comes on. It should. There it goes. 92. It's a little higher. So yeah, I'm getting a little work in there. I did do a warm up too. I did the second warm up. I don't know if I've ever streamed the warm ups, but the warm ups are just some muscle stretching. This one was weird. It was kind of not really even primary muscles. It was uh, it was eyes. I guess it was to stimulate what they say frontal lobe. It's kind of weird. Um, and then I mean there was some movement stretching kind of things, but that one had a couple of exercises where you're just kind of following your finger and looking around, and I guess it's just about trying to, I don't know, eye-hand coordination kind of thing. It's kind of odd. Anyway, what was I going to do? Also, I got this on. Oh yeah, I was going to turn on the phone. Let's go here. Hopefully, I've got this all set up correctly now. Let's make sure that I want to see that I'm on the right Wi-Fi, because that could be an issue. Yep, I'm on the right Wi-Fi, so we're good there. And now we just need to open JFit, which should still have me in progress on workouts. 53 minutes. 53 minutes to do 2 exercises. Yeeks. Well, the uh, the what do you call it? Handstand routine is 15 minutes, and you take a break after that. So it's close to 20 minutes. It's actually more. It's 15 minutes, and then you do. So it's about 20 minutes before you start skin the cat with the rest. So 18, 20 minutes. So let's see, if I've done 53, it's taken me another 40 to get handstand routine, the cameras and everything set up again. So yeah, and I still haven't got them all set up. All I did was turn them on and adjust them for the skin to cat and the handstand, which I just recorded because I wanted to see my form, check to make sure I'm going down far enough, twisting straight up and down on the handstand, that I'm trying to get parallel to the ground on the skin to cat, all things that I'm kind of not so great at. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the cameras for this next part, and we will do the last couple of items, or I will. So I will say this. I think I've got things adjusted better. Don't need the rings. I pulled the camera to the right a little. I got the back one set up for L-sits. So yeah, I think we're good. I might have to turn it back a little just so I can get this last skin the cat in. I've only done 3. I need to do 4. This should only take about 20 minutes. So if, oh, I have to do 5. Oh, they've upped it. Okay, so I got 2 more skin the cats to go. All right, well, better get to it. It's been 20 minutes since I did my last one. Jeez. Streaming is kind of a pain, I'm going to tell you. Get things going for that. All right, well, shall we? Um, so I've been trying to do straighter back. I was trying to do straight leg, but my straight leg is not good. Apparently, either my arms or shoulders or something doesn't like it, and I can't get straightened out. It's heavy, there's no doubt about it, but I kind of thought I could do it. I can do it kind of in the front, but when I'm over to the back, I'm like 90. I'm not even 90. I'm not even 45 degrees. I'm like so. I figure if my brain is saying, hey, since you got your head cocked back, you can look at the ground. It must be good enough. Not so much. Okay, so I'm trying to get straighter. Uh, this is a hard exercise. Plus, it's hot in here. My hand keeps slipping. The left hand is not that great a grip, so I got to really focus on my left grip. Yeah. That's only 3 again. I tell you, going farther is actually way more difficult. And it should be, right? You know, at the peak of those exercises, you're gonna have more challenge. So it is definitely a thing. Okay, so I'm not doing L-sits yet. I'm doing skin the cat here. I only did 3, and I only did 3 those last time. Because I am getting further, and I can really feel it pulling in my back. Part of the problem is, too, that makes me do less, is that I'm doing it longer because trying to push that last little bit, I go, so that last little chunk of distance is actually adding 10, 15 seconds. Okay, maybe not, maybe 5 or 6 seconds to the overall rotation. Because you're supposed to go pretty quick to the easy part, which I do, and then go slow and controlled through the coming down. So it's because you're engaging your muscles fully, and on the way back, you're kind of releasing the muscles, right? You're trying to let weight do its job, but you gotta stay in control. You can't just drop. So it's kind of the eccentric part, I think it's called. I think it's the eccentric part. I forgot. There's 2, the eccentric and the I can't remember, eccentric versus the other one. But one is when you're going to the outward, to the relaxing location, and one is through the power location. The power location is when you engage the muscles and you force them to do the hard part. And then there's the opposite one, which is when your muscles are, I won't say relaxing, but they're letting go. But it's a controlled let go. And you go fast, it's and you can control that or not hurt yourself, that's fine. But you want to get that extra strength that comes from having those muscles, the counter muscles, the support muscles doing their job. All right, so it's been 2 minutes. It's supposed to be 3-minute breaks. Got one last set, so we're there enough. It's going to take me a bit to get over there. And I don't know, I want to try to do at least 3, but that could also result in me doing less. Then I can feel my fingers are sweating. I should probably get some kind of grips or, I don't know, powder or something that I can use on my fingers to soak up the sweat. Because I feel like my grip would be better if I had something that was tackier, more controlled. Because it's just, these are smooth wood. I can grip it, but it's just harder. Is that 3 again? I want to say it was 4. I don't know if it was 4. Felt like it might have only been 3. It's so hard. I'm gonna say 4. Okay, so I didn't log that one apparently. And I'll skip the rest of that one. I'm gonna say 4. I think I did 4. I may have to throw in another one later just to give myself peace of mind that I did it. I can go look at the video, but I don't. Problem with looking at my videos is I don't record them on the side. So if I'm gonna do that, I have to download the video, or I can go look at it on like YouTube Studio, but it's terrible. It's so slow. It's pain and agony. YouTube Studio is the worst. Waiting for stuff to load and get to the points, and it's just, hate it. I've edited small pieces, like I'll cut off the beginning or the end or whatever, but trying to do cuts and chops and get to, it's not worth it. Now, I could just watch the video. That's probably a little faster. You can skip ahead and whatever, I suppose. I just can't edit it. All right, so L-sits. It's been a little over a minute. L-sits. As you may know, last time you saw me do this was last week. I'm not great at L-sits. I'm going to try and do them on the rings this time, I think. I mean, what the heck? You know, you can do them on parallel bar, you can do them on rings. I got to adjust the rings, though. Because I don't have to adjust them all the way, but enough that I can get them down here a little bit so they're not... I don't have to jump so high. I'll get them down to about the same height as my parallel bars are. I can do them up here, but I don't want to. I don't want to. There we go. We'll just be straightforward, but I don't want to. Now, it's supposed to be a 3-minute break, I think, but whatever. This is an opposite push. This is me doing, you know, I stall so much as it is, it's probably not going to matter. Okay, so the goal here is 2:33, it says, so my rest time was 2:33. 30 seconds. -2 for the actual getting into position. So that wasn't too good of a start. But it is harder, I will say this, it is harder on the rings. Because when you do rings, you got stability. You got to hit arms and shoulders are not just full force down. They also, as you start working, they move. So you have to stabilize them so they don't move. And when you change positions or you try to like if I try to move my legs more or whatever I do, every little motion I do is going to increase the complexity because the muscles got to adjust and flex to the new location. Straight arm on the parallel bars or whatever you're doing on a stable bar doesn't have the vertical stability. The bars aren't going anywhere. So all they have to do is hold you up. So the only things you have to think about on the parallel bar is keeping your shoulders compact so you're not shrugging and the height of your legs, right? You could kind of focus a little bit on moving yourself forward and back. Like you see his picture here. He's got his hands pretty close to the mid-thigh. I can't do mid-thigh. You'll notice that when I'm doing them, my hands are in front of my butt, but not that far. I mean, I'm pretty close to vertical. It's kind of hard to tell, I think, from the side view. Let me adjust this camera so I can at least kind of see where my legs are. God, I didn't actually use that. So this one will probably capture better my my side view so you can see where my legs are in relation to my body. That one's just going to be forward. That's one of the things about doing straight on with the camera. You can just see my feet to my face. As gorgeous of a face as it is. Alright. Supposed to be 3 minutes, closing in on 2.5. Probably good enough. Gotta do 5 of these things, so let's get moving. It's about, what, 3 seconds to get up here? You'll notice I started bending my legs. Oops, I forgot to hit the start. Boo. I didn't have a timer going on that one. I forgot to hit start. I think it was 30 seconds. We'll give it 30 seconds again. But you'll notice I started bending my legs. That's so I have more time in air. Because if I don't bend them, they're coming down. And then I'm just going to be a very obtuse triangle. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, I could almost mix these with the hanging side leans to speed things up because that's a pull. And a pull, the only difference is it uses the core, and it could potentially exhaust my L-sits, but at the same vein, the L-sits are exhausting my side leans, right? Because the core is getting used. It's obliques, but obliques are still attached to the abs, which ultimately is, same zone. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do a side lean. Let's mix side leans in on this, shall we? Okay, so side leans, I've been timing them. Still do counts, 3, 4, whatever. But I've been trying to time them instead. Because it doesn't matter. You're still up there. I don't know why I'm doing duration on these, but I just do. Because I like to know how long I'm actually staying on the bar. You can see how strong my slippery hands are. Now you can see he gets a really good side lean. Mine aren't nearly so good, but my goal is to at least get my feet under my shoulder. Couldn't get the other side. I only do 3. Oh, you know, some days I'm just like having a day. Some days are like that, you know. About 40 seconds. But well, you just don't have you just don't have the power. Some days you have the power, and other days you just don't. I mean, it says I did close to. My watch said I was at 40 seconds, which of course it took me about 5 to get going, but last time it says I did 30, so maybe I did do 35 seconds. I don't know. Like I say, it's best to go back, look at the counter on the time on the video. I can see exactly how long I did, but will I do that? Probably not, because you get credit for what you did regardless, right? Your body's not paying attention to your logs. All right, go do an L sit. Let's see how much L sits close to my leans affect my L sits. Oops. I'm going to take about 5 seconds off of that one. Oh, even if I took 6 seconds off, that was still 38. That's really high. No, that can't be right. I must have messed that one up. Maybe it's only like 35. I'll give my credit for 35. That's the best I can do. I don't believe it. I probably mistimed how long I was getting ready. Okay, so 2 to go. So that's supposed to be a short workout. 2 to go of those. 4 to go of the hanging side lean. Again, shouldn't have too much of an effect. My grip isn't really changed or fatigued by the L-sits because I'm just sitting on my palm of my hand. I'm using my grip, I guess. My hand doesn't slip, but it's not significant. What am I doing? Oh, side leans. All right, here we go. Oops, set the timer. hands are slipping away. I think I did 4, but it might have been 3.5, as in I only did one direction. I think I may have only done one direction on the last one. So I went and swam yesterday. I think I did 33 seconds maybe. I didn't even really record it in my head. I stopped my stopwatch and didn't even bother to register what it said. I thought it said 30 something. It's not an exact science on the time, I guess. As long as I can go, man, that's the ultimate goal, right? Man, he's got a good lean. I know my lean is terrible compared to that. I'm just trying to get straight. That guy's he's got an awesome. I mean, you know he can do a human flag, no problem. No problem. I cannot do a human flag. I don't have the core stability yet. But hey, that's what this is all about, right? I think he was able to do all the stuff he's teaching you to do before he created this program. Now he may have done a lot of these things to get there, but I'd be willing to bet he doesn't know how many it takes. Now, I don't know. This is like what I say, a 92-week program to do all 5 parts. Has he actually taken anyone through it all the way to see if they could do the exercise, going from nothing to doing it? And what was the physical condition of that person? What extra stuff did they do? I mean, how many people has he actually taken from nothing to something on these, pistol squats, flags, power-ups, or muscle-ups, whatever you call them? Curious, definitely curious. So I've done, how many L-sits do I have to go? One more? I think I have one more L-sit to go here. Oh, I have 2 more L-sits to go. What the heck? Really? 2 more to go? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like I've done 3 already. 1, 2. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Let's go. I'm doing an extra one. Definitely gonna make sure it records this time. Oops. That's it. That's it. I feel like I got 30, I said 38, but again, got to take about 4 seconds off for the start point. And I'm not taking any time off for it, but obviously my form is starting to wane. I can feel me, I mean, not just feel, I can see and I know I'm bending my legs. But again, it's for me to try to keep my knees above my abs because I'm trying to work these upper abs, the area that's going to be necessary to keep your legs at full extension higher. And that's going to make doing all the things I need to do, like what do you call it, inverse planche, where you hang on the bar for a while. That's all upper. I mean, it's lower abs too, but the upper abs are my weaker point, because obviously you can see I can hold my legs higher at lower points, and that's where you start engaging the lower abs. The lower abs tend to be stronger. Upper abs, they're just They're stability support usually, not so much lifting support. High knees are good upper abs. Anything where you bend your body further with the weight of your legs is going to do upper abs. Now, another good thing for upper abs is if you ever do the hip raise, where you lie on your back and you put your feet straight in the air and you lift your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Get your butt off the ground. That's a good upper abs exercise too. All right, let's go do my, what is it? Oh yeah, lean. My slippery lean, my hands doesn't grip. It is nice. My, feels good. In the winter, I hate this thing. But in the summer, when my heat pump's cranking away and it's hot, it's really nice to have this thing blowing some cold air down. Fortunately, it's not blowing it where I'm at. Oh, there we go. Let's go over here. Let it blow it on me. Yeah, it'll do something, right? Okay. On my marks. Get set. Go. I don't know how far I went. According to this, I did about 33 seconds, 32 seconds, which means, I don't know, 4 again, maybe? But I'm done with those. I am definitely feeling it now. Leans, where do they go? All right, well, 33 is good. All right, where are we at? One more L sit. One more L sit, 2 more leans, and we're all done for the day. Next one, timer, says I have 40 seconds left. But I'm supposed to be doing L sits right in the middle of it. Was that my last lean, or I have one more, skin the cat? I don't remember. I logged it, so I know it's there. L sit, yeah. No, I have one more L sit. That's this one, and then leans. 2 more leans. Oops. Suck. That's 39 seconds minus the couple it takes for me to get there. Federico. Hey man, Italy, cool. Or if not Federico, sorry, what is Federico? Okay. For some reason, my brain thought Federici. Ignore me. Sorry, I didn't want to. I just can't read when I'm tired. I can't do math either. Gotta watch me try and do math. I can't count to 4 or 5 sometimes. Okay, so it said I did about 35 on that. Now, obviously the goal there, keep the legs straight. But by the 5th set, my goal is just to keep my knees above my lower abs so that I'm engaging the upper abs. So by bending my legs a little, it lowers the resistance, but it at least keeps the muscles that are focused, meant to be focused on there, engaged so they can get stronger, and hopefully I can hold my legs straight longer. You'll notice at the end of that, I tried to straighten my legs, and as soon as I did that, I sucked the last bit of juice out of my body and bring my legs down. I was like, oops. Sometimes I should just keep them a little bent and just hold on for dear life. But, oh well. Alright, so I've done all my skin to cats, all my L-sits. I've already done my handstand work. I've got 2 more side leans to go. And that's it for my for my Wednesday workout. So 2 days a week is only 3 or 4 exercises, always handstand routine. This whole, I can't do handstands. I have not done one yet, but I'm getting better. You see this 20-inch block up here. I've mentioned this before. That's my handstand positioning. So I got 2 tables stacked on top of each other. I try to, and then I kind of measured about how far my feet push my body away from the block if I'm not on the block. I don't put my foot on the block because my foot can reach to the top. And then, so the goal there is that my hands need to be kind of about that same distance away from the table so that I'm kind of straight up when my feet are on it. I don't have any good walls around here, so I had to makeshift. I don't have any good open walls to do these on, which does make it kind of difficult. But say la vie, but I'm learning how to get down. That was one of my biggest problems, learning how to get down even to start. So once I get up, I'm kind of sitting kind of at an angle. And then I get one leg up, so I'm close, but not quite. But then I have to learn how to get down from the position so I don't, injure myself. The first few times I was doing this tumble and roll thing. I come down and just kind of roll over. It was not graceful, but now I can kind of bring my feet down like they show, twist and drop. I'm getting better. It's a lot just trying to build that confidence up of being upside down. I've got this equilibrium issue or fear issue or just whatever it is that I'm not used to the upside down bit. Again, I've never done it in my life, so it's a weird feeling. And of course, do I have the strength for it? I think I have the strength for it, but certainly not like this guy who's just doing this thing where he's got his legs back and side and he's up and he moves his feet around. He just stands there for, he's upside down for minutes. Well, at least a minute. Whereas I can do the handstand routine for about 50 seconds at a time, but I'm not great at it. Okay, so I got to go do another. Okay, so these side leans, I got two more to go, and rest assured, I am not confident. Oops. Certainly not as how many was that? Three on each side, maybe 4. I'm gonna give myself 4. I don't count, like I said, I count terribly, but I'm going based on time, and Actually, I don't even give myself time. I just go by duration. And really, it's kind of what it is, right? I mean, as long as I can keep moving and doing the 3 second hold and the 3 second hold, and how many times can I go back and forth? It's time. So the number should increase with the number of times I'm doing it. Although sometimes I may have an uneven number. I'm trying to do an even number in my head, where I always stop on the opposite side that I started on. That's the objective, right? All right, well, one more set. One more set for my Wednesday. Yesterday I swam 1,700 meters. I went to the gym. That was my off day, my off from Calisthenics day. Tomorrow's another off day. So I'll probably go run. I've been doing sprint work. If I can. My hamstring has been sore from these last couple of weeks. I mean, sore like I may have pulled it because it's taking too long to heal. If it was just sore, it would only take a couple days. But it's been a little wonky now for the last week, week and a half. Actually 2 weeks, because I think I pulled it 2 weeks ago. But it hasn't been hurting too much. Even when I went and did my sprints, I didn't feel it at all on Thursday, but usually like at night it stiffens up and I can feel that ache in the back of my hamstring on the right leg. But I've been trying to work on my sprints, trying to build up those fast twitch fibers, trying to make myself better. But I run 2 miles to get there and 2 miles home. So it's 4 miles of what I say easy running, jog speed. And then I do 400s, 200s, and 100s, typically upwards of, well, I've been doing, the most I've done is 3 of 400s, and then I double it. So it's 3 400s, 6 200s, and 12 100s. I want to get up to 4, but that's a lot. And a lot of times it's time, because it takes a long time to do that. Because I walk 100 meters in between each to recover before I go do the next one. And I don't do them all at once. I don't do 3 4s, 6 2s, 12 1s. What I do is I do 1 4, 2 2s, and 4 4s, or 4 1s. And then I do a repeat. So I try to get a whole set of the sprints in there. I'm really thirsty. And if you, so this is for all you people who keep asking me if I have a 6-pack. I do not. I have a 2-pack, one kind of flabby one here, and then my spare tire down here. Now, if I sit up just right and lean into the light, there does occasionally show a shadow. It shows 6, but you can't see that head on. So if I lean just right into the light, flex just right, I can make it look like I have a 6-pack. So, if I can drop about 10 more pounds of fat, not muscle, I probably would have a 6-pack, but I haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to just recover from the fact that I got all the way up to 187 again, 188. I'm down to 183 something, but 188 is my all-time high. Yikes. I'm closing in on that 190 mark sometimes. I've gotten to 188 more times recently than I've gotten to 175. My goal is 170, which would put me probably at my goal of 10 to 11% body fat if I could get down there and not burn too much muscle doing it. We'll see. So, got one more set here. On my marks. Get set. Go. No, I want this one. Nope, can't do it. My grip is gone. My grip's like, yeah, nope. There's no more holding on. Like, dang it, I wanted that last one. All right, so actually, I think it's came close to 40 seconds, but we'll give myself credit for 38 just in case I was way off. All right, there we go. Took me an hour and a half to do 4 exercises. Yikes. But hey, got it done. That's the important thing. Got them all in there. And through the course of the day, I'll probably try to do some more hanging stuff a little bit. Maybe I'll do another handstand routine or two. Just try to continue to work on the mental part of it, because I think a lot of my thing is mental. I need to get somebody to help me with that. Maybe catch my legs, just hold me upside down. Let me, have the confidence of being in the handstand position for as long as possible. Maybe even get me up to straight and then kind of help me adjust while I'm up there, if I can hold it for any period of time. So that's what it's going to come down to, my ability to hold myself in that position, and then let somebody go, okay, you're a little crooked, you're leaning too far. Obviously, I think once I'm balanced in that position, some straightness is going to happen, just because you can't be balanced if you're not straight. You're going to fall. So I might be a little S-shaped, but my goal is to try to, fix that once I'm in that position. But I'm going to need, I think, support. I don't know that I can do it on my own on the walls and stuff. I don't confidence. I would, ideally, I'd like to be able to do a inverse handstand where my back is against the block. But I got to get the confidence enough to kick myself up into a handstand position. If I can get into that position where my hands, where my feet and stuff are facing out, it's way easier to get down. I don't have to worry about twisting. Plus, that's how you get into a handstand position. You can't get into a handstand position from a forward state, right? So, in other words, if your feet are, like when I do it the other way, I'm face down and my feet climb the wall to get up, but I can't get into one that way. I have to kick up. So I got to learn, if I want to do a handstand, I got to be able to kick up into it. It's the only way to do it. And the only way you can kick up into a handstand and have a wall support is you have to be able to do it with your back to the wall. So far, I'm not there. So mostly because I can't convince myself to kick up, and I don't have any faith in my contraption of a wall support here either. It's like, if I lean up against that, I can knock the table off, or who knows what kind of nonsense could happen if I hit that wrong. So it feels weird. It's sufficient for the way I'm doing it, but it's not ideal. Okay. Hey, Rifu. I am doing great. I am done, though, so you've missed the workout. But it's good that you're already working out, so you don't need it. But I am done. I am ready to call it. I'm just chit-chatting about my terrible handstand skills and how I need to improve. Still doing it. I am better with my wall contraption here that's trying to hold me up. But I was saying that I need to figure out I need to get to that point where I can kick myself up. And I already talked to you about it, where I'm going to need to get somebody to help me. But the thing is, I got to do it at a time when somebody's around. Because I do this in the morning and nobody's around. My wife's still asleep, that kind of thing. Yeah, well, I don't trust myself. That's why I can't do it. If I could trust myself, I would be doing it already. I'm pretty sure I have the strength to hold myself. If not for 30, 40, 50 seconds, I could do it at least 10 to 15 seconds. I know I can do it. I have the strength, but do I have the stability? Do I have the, I don't have the confidence. When I'm upside down on my wall contraption here, I'm close to the vertical, but it's not perfect, and I don't feel like all my weight is on my arms. I feel like I'm still leaning too much on the wall. Theoretically, yeah, that's kind of the problem. But I'm getting better. I will say this, doing these over and over and over again 3 or 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a day, 3 or 4 times a week, um, the disorientation, awkwardness is starting to subside. I don't feel as weird about it. I do have to do it regularly though, because I do note that if I go more than 3 or 4 or 5 days without doing it, I think that's partly because I haven't locked in. I haven't locked in on the comfort zone of doing it. I think that's part of it. So I need to. Once I've done it enough times and I've gotten confident enough times, I think I'll be able to go longer periods without worrying about losing the mental focus. But I got to be able to do it, and I'm going to keep trying until I can. So keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it eventually. And I am recording or taking some videos here and there to show progress. And maybe someday I'll do like a little TikTok or quick video of my progress in getting it done. Um, so I just, it's kind of sloppy. I get up there, so you see my little wall contraption here. Uh, what I do is I get my feet upside down, or I get my hands on the ground, and I try to get them about the right distance, and then I put my knees on the first table and try to keep my legs bent so I don't kick the top table. Once I'm in that position, I can then extend one leg all the way up to the block that's on top. And then I do one more, then I bring the other foot up. And then after a moment of stability, I go, okay, let's see if I can bring one leg away from it and just hold myself up with one leg while the other leg is um, against the block. And it does feel weird. Like I said, I'm getting better at getting down from the position. But by no means have I figured it out. Guess that's it, guys. I think I'm done. I got to get to work. I guess I'm trying to get better at my starting work before 9 o'clock, just so that I'm getting better in a better habit. Work as in doing the stuff I need to on my other stream. That's going to hopefully get me a job. So I'm still looking for work, and it gets a little scary. We only got a couple months left. Things start getting a little iffy on our finances. Unemployment's going to run out. Ugh, that's going to put a dent. And then, it's tough out there, job market. For those of you who have a job, hold on to it, man. Don't risk looking for new ones unless you've got a job in hand. Don't leave the current one, man. It's the market's rough, especially if you're in the IT industry, technical skills industry. That's a rough market because it's constantly changing, and if you don't have the latest greatest skills, it can be rough. Just saying. Till next time, stay fit, stay healthy.